February 24th, 2026. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. What are we going to talk about? Kansas City, Independence, Missouri. We're going to talk about crime. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about homeless. We're going to talk about cult groups today. Yeah, and it's all connected hand in hand. So let's get started. Okay, guys. So what are we looking at here? Well, what we're looking at here is up by the meth recovery place. This is the meth recovery building's parking lot. And they were storing a lot of vehicles and cars up there. Now, why would that be? Now, you know, back during that pandemic, when most of those businesses were going out of business, well, Strike and Spare, somebody bought Strike and Spare up there, okay? And it was affiliated with a whole bunch of these cult groups and like woke groups and other charity organizations like might be up in, like Minneapolis up there and different things like that. And some of these charity groups, they have people donate cars and stuff to them. And like I say, it's on that, that left side and stuff. But it makes me wonder how many people donate these cars, thinking they're going to, the regular individuals. I would hate to think that these ones that have been on all these drugs are being given these cars. I mean, there's a lot of people that need and families that are not doing drugs and stuff. And this is in Independence right now. And Independence is allowing this. Independent zoning is allowing this up there in Independence. I want to show this because they don't care. I mean, there's no tags on these cars. Do they have permits? Do they have all the titles to these vehicles? Look at that wheelbarrow. It's back behind there even. Look, there's a temp tag on that thing even. So whoever's running the show on this meth recovery place, on top of it, I mean, that's a joke. I whether it gets there or not, I always donate. Just like if you go to like the casinos, you have a few extra, change there. I always donate to the veterans is what I donate to. The servicemen that have served and stuff. But I wonder if all these vehicles, maybe just some servicemen that might be, halfway disabled, that don't have a vehicle, their families don't. Well, maybe all these cars could go to them. Why should the ones that's been doing all the heavy drugs and stuff, why should all this be going to them first? Like I say, this is Independence, Missouri. This is Kansas City, Missouri. Now, what brings this up today is there was a lot more drugs, a lot more stuff moving up and down 47th Street last night. They were running in groups of 3 to 5, kind of almost like a caravan. They already got... Cartels already got Independence under control. What do you think, guys? Well, I'll be showing some of that too if it keeps up. Because if they keep running in 3 and 5s from 10 o'clock till 4 a.m. in the morning, I'll definitely be showing it. But I'm gonna bring something else up too. I had to go back and look this up. Now this was from a couple years back almost. What you're looking at here is down here at your good old Bass Pro at Waterfall Park. And what you're looking at here, there was a couple dogs here and a gal. They had all been taking drugs. They were all passed out. Now, this is a gal. This gal here, she was humped over. She could have even been dead, I mean, nobody checks anything here at Independence like this. The Independence, they're allowing, there's a guy in a van. I call him Jose. He's got a woolly worm underneath his nose. And they've allowed this for months and months and months for this guy to be down there dealing. And they do nothing about it. This guy isn't like just homeless. I don't think he's homeless. I think he's dealing. And they're allowing Independence, the Jackson County Sheriff, they're allowing this. And I'm going to show this guy. Monday morning when I took my son to work over here, off 291 Lee Summit Road. He was coming back southbound. So he's sitting over there, and things are getting distributed. You know, you got your fentanyl, your meth, and a little bit of everything else. I don't think it's legal even to sell marijuana if you're not a distributor, is it? I mean, you can, and that's where we're going next here. That's what we're going to be showing next. So hold on, guys. We've got a couple other things going on. It goes back up to that good old Toys R Us and Gordmans parking lot this morning when I come back this morning even. Now, hold on. Okay, guys, so this would have been Monday morning, and I'm going to turn down Lee Summit Road. Well, Jose, the silver van that sits down there at the waterfall park down there, is going to be sitting down there. But he's coming southbound. I'm going to show that. But I'm showing this AT&T vehicle right now because I had to kind of laugh about something. And what you see right here, you see these little black, like little sticker-like deals? It tells how much air pressure to put in these tires. I guess people aren't even smart enough to be able to read a tire and see what it says, what the pressure is supposed to be in that tire. There's one little sticker here in front, here, there. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, have we come to that point now? Now, this is these new generations here. Yeah. You can't read the tire pressure. You don't know. But let's just go on from there. And I'm going to go on down here. Now we're getting down here, and see, that's the first thing I look at, because I look down here at this waterfall park. And right off here is a side deal that they created supposedly for this softball deal over here. Now, I don't know if this is a Catholic deal or a Baptist deal, but whoever's running this deal, I don't know. I can't imagine them allowing this stuff to go on over here. But, you know, they probably don't care. You know, here you go again. But I got many pictures over many, many times of this guy sitting there. Now, we're going to go on up here. I'm going to show the guy's coming this way. I'm going to show this. And I'm thinking, man, now this was Monday morning. Well, you know, and I'm thinking, well, this is where you want to go if you're looking for a job. You go down to the parking lot down here across from the softball deal. And, hold on just a second, guys. I'm trying to get the sound down so it's not. And I'll get the speed here too so I can get it, so I don't want to go past it. But I'm just thinking, man. So here comes Jose here in his van. Well, we got to get some of those drugs moved here in Independence. So hold on. Well, there we go. And there's the van. And sure enough, it was him. I could see him. I could see his woolly worm underneath his nose. And I'm thinking, man. Now, if this guy, now this has been going for months and 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 months. It's bull BS. You know, because we're trying to give everybody a benefit of the doubt. We're trying to see. But I don't think so. I mean, he's got enough gas money to get over here. You don't have gas money to go, well, maybe he should be sitting at the unemployment office or somewhere else, or you know, why is he sitting right here? Because this is a good location to deal the drugs. I mean, this is what happens over here, and this is that parking lot right here. I mean, you know, I'm from the 80s, but I never seen anything in the 80s. You know, like this. Oh, there's things that went on, but not where people and dogs were passed out in their vehicles on the ground. And that's what this contributes to. That's what they do. Well, I mean, it's just people. I mean, they're expendable, right, guys? I mean, you know, that's just crazy, man, crazy. So, today is Tuesday, and I get back up by Toys R Us and Gordmans. Now, we know that's a continuous flow up there, but there was vehicles that were sitting in that parking lot, and I wouldn't, you know, I had my body cam out. I was filming it with my body cam some. I figured I'd get back here, I'd post some of it. But when I get back here to 47th Street, See, the ones that run 47th Street, some of them, not all of them, but some of them, go to these vehicles and get stuff, and then they distribute it. They go to like 7-Eleven, Syntex, 777, all those places. They go up there to Sinclair, and it's still going on. Now, I can't make this stuff up, and I can actually show this. I mean, who can make that up? I mean, who dopes their dogs up where their dogs are even passed out? I mean, come on, guys. I mean, but get this. You know what's the sad thing about this? Nobody even went over and checked on this. Nobody. Nobody even checked on it here in Kansas City, in Independence, Missouri. They don't care. If you could, I don't know if you guys could see that. There was a lantern that was burning there, and it was still burning. I mean, you know, if this would have been drier weather or something, they could have just burned up. I mean, what a joke. And it's happened. I mean, up here in Raytown, that Fleet Ridge School, they've had ones up there actually burn up in their cars doing the meth. They had one up there at Fleet Ridge way back. And there's been lots of them around here. Now, hold on, guys. Okay, guys, so here's a good old meth recovery place, old flower deal here. And that's where those cars set back up in there. Right there. Yeah. And then there's some kind of halfway house beside it. Now, this is some kind of other business deal over here. But I'm going to hurry this up because I got to get up here and we got to show this here real quick. And I'm thinking, man, you know, they just keep on moving this stuff. This isn't, I mean, like I say, we have a couple that go actually to a bus stop and actually go to work. But there's other ones here that are going to these vehicles, getting drugs, moving them to 7-Eleven, moving them to Sin. And if I can see it, Independence could see it. Jackson County Sheriff could see it. You don't have to be blind, man. I mean, what a joke. So we're going to go on back. I mean, okay, let's see here. If I can get this a little bit quicker. Through here. Hold on, guys. So we're going to go on up here to the Great Oak, like I say. So I thought, well, I got to see. You know, come on. We got to see here if actually... And when I get to the Toys R Us parking lot, it is so bad. The stench. How much weed, how much all the other stuff from the meth, all the other stuff would you have to be doing? Now, I get into this parking lot right here. Let's see if I can get this back. There's a vehicle right there. Let me slow this down a bit. Two individuals sitting in it, and the smell was so strong. I mean, it would knock you over. I mean, what a joke. But they're sitting across from another vehicle over in the Gordmans parking lot. Now, some of these kind of like run shotgun for one another. They watch on the other side. It's like they got to make sure they get their, if they're buying their drugs and their stash or whatever, they got to make sure that, you know, they get their buddy and this stuff. Well, now, how hard would this be for Independence or Jackson County Sheriff come along here and look at these individuals, run them? And who wants to be up in this stupid, vacant, dilapidated parking lot? I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, that's a joke. It's a joke. So now we're going to go over to our antisocial guy. And here's the vehicle here. Oh, Nolan Road Fashion Square. Oh, boy. And now, when I went by the first time, they were there. And like I said, I was basically, I just can't get over that. Now, this vehicle doesn't warrant take a look at. Why is that? it says antisocial. Look at that in the back of that window there. And so I get back up here, and this guy, he cuts back across the front of me down on North Lake. Well, any of them that likes to deal the drugs and stuff. Now, this is earliest morning. This is today. This is Tuesday morning here. This is a joke. And he wasn't meeting up somebody to sell an antique or something. Yeah, but he's meeting to sell something else. So we're going to go on up here. And I've lived out here my entire life, and you can see as it's going on. I'm going to go back to 47th Street. But we're going to meet up again up here at North Lake. Let's take a look at that. So like, well, okay, well, let's see where he goes. Well, look at that. Look at this truck. Look at this truck in front of. I mean, this is how much all this is enforced. These license plates aren't getting checked either again. We got massive amounts of them here that no license plates on them at all. Temp tags are expired. I'm trying to see if this vehicle even had one. I think it had a tag on it. Oh my God. Hanging out across from the trailer court. But let's see here. Let's see. It's going to come up here. Let's see it. There it is. Let's see. Wait a minute. See if I can get this to clear up a little bit, guys. Well, man. And, these guys look like they're mid, 20s to 30s up there. They race their little cars around, but this wasn't racing their little cars around. They also moved the drugs, too. Well, they got to have something to pay for those little cars to keep revving them up and making them fancier and stuff like that. But I want to show that. And this guy, he finally goes, well, he figures I don't know nothing about independence. I've lived out here my entire life. And I used to ride up here where used to be the Blue Ridge Mall on our bicycles. So he's going to take this side road down here by Cosentino. Well, we know where that's at, man. I mean, we used to have to go up to Cosentino and get groceries sometimes right up there, get a few things. I noticed the parking lot still, I guess you can still get through there, too. Been a long time since I've been up through that. But, yeah, that's kind of weird, man. Very strange. But what's this guy doing? And then he's going to go over into the Walmart parking lot. Well, good old Kansas City, Missouri. Maybe Kansas City, Missouri up there at the Walmart parking lot could check this guy out. I don't know if it got, my deal, I'll show you. It's that one deal, when I shut it down, it got corrupted, so I can't show the last one. But it ended up believe it or not, you'll just have to take my word for it. It ended up in the Walmart parking lot. And what a joke. I mean, this is a joke. Let's show the side view of that one more time. There it is right there. Well, now how hard would that be? I mean, moving that stuff, moving those drugs. Well, you want to be known here in Independence, Missouri for this. Hey, come on, FIFA. We got more stuff for Kansas City, Missouri. And this is a continuous deal. There's stuff going still on continuously all the time. Even, I noticed even 23rd Street up there at that other station up there at BP. Oh, they're good. There's been some new things added to that. There's still one guy I seen up there, but now they got a couple, 3 gals doing some things. Well, we just change it up a bit. If the guy's drawing too much attention, we get a couple, 3 gals to stand there. Unbelievable. Oh, and I cleared that one deal up too. You remember that car, the Mitsubishi, that basically that one night that was going down there by the tool shed and then came back to 7-Eleven? And this was the guy. This is the other homeless guy that it was standing out in front of this Mitsubishi. Well, we don't miss a thing here. Good old heaven, thank heaven for 7-Eleven, man. I mean, isn't this, you don't want to come, FIFA, if you guys are coming in here, you do not want to go to this 7-Eleven here. I guess unless you want to get some drugs or something, and this is the place to get it then. But this is insane. I mean, this stuff needs to be turned off. I also noticed too that independents. Well, I'm sure the ones that are high up have already noticed some things. Independents added some new cameras at those intersections. They got some more high-power cameras, so hopefully they can track these people a little bit more. But it doesn't do no good if they don't have no license plates, or they got expired temp tags or no temp tags at all that don't even go back to the car. How's that going to track them? It's not. So hold on. Oh yeah, guys, I got to show this. This was another guy across the street that walked up in front of my house. Man, independence, I don't know. Well, anyway, keep your eyes open and stay safe out there, and don't be going to Gordmans and Toys R Us parking lot or out there in front of a Bass Pro waterfall, I guess, unless you need some drugs. Have a good one.